In no order, mind you. What are your top 5 favorite female members? Kinda already answered this one already. So, yeah. Third question, are you looking forward to seeing X-Men 92 as an ongoing comic series next year? Absolutely. I am very much looking forward to seeing the X-Men 92 universe being further expanded upon. That way it can be its own continuity. We can have a lot of, there'd be so much fun there. There's so much stuff you can do with that kind of storytelling, and hopefully, I can only hope that, it doesn't get fucked over. So that's all I ask for. Same with those questions, 25 Kid, moving on now to Jesse Sutres, who asks, do you think 20th Century Fox missed a huge opportunity to collaborate with Marvel writing on comic books that filled gaps between the X-Men film trilogy and the First Class movies prior to the release of X-Men Days of Future Past? I feel like they missed an opportunity, but then again, at that point, Marvel, 20th Century Fox and Marvel were kind of at each other's throats. So I don't think it would have happened. Second question, if given the opportunity, how would you have rewritten Pride of the X-Men? I think I would have had it that we follow Kitty and being a part of this new X-Men team, and maybe have it a little more darker, just a little bit more. I don't know, I'd go further into it, but yeah, that's all I could say right now. Third question, which X-Men offshoot property do you think deserves their own video game? You said Exiles or Excalibur. I'd have to go with I think an X-Force game would be awesome. A real, R-rated, bloody, balls-to-the-wall, something like the Deadpool game, where, you could do a lot of violent shit, and, yeah, but with more X-Men members from Psylocke, use Wolverine, use Fathom X, use Archangel, Psylocke, and Cable, and all the other characters. Kind of make it like a violent version of X-Men, of Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but you're using some of the most violent X-Men ever. So thank you for those questions, Jesse Sutres. Moving on now to Travis Rendon, and he asks, would you date X-23 and have a long-lasting relationship or a one-night stand with her? Well, X-23 is a hard person to love. As I've read through the comics, she's not exactly the most loving person. She ain't exactly the most loving person in existence, so I don't know, I'd try to make it last, but if it came down to it, one night stand. Though I don't know. Oof. What if she popped her claws during? Ugh. I'd look like that scene with Homer in that Treehouse of Horror episode where he had sex with the cat Marge and he turned over. Yeah, that's probably what it'd be like. Ugh, I'm thinking into this too much. Alright, how do you feel about Logan's son, Daken? Yeah, I personally hate the little bastard. But he did have some hope for him at one point, and then it was like, oh, nope, he's going back to being a shithead. Okay, I guess we're doing that again. So, yeah. It was cool to see him as a Horseman of Apocalypse, though. That was cool. Third question, if Marvel asked you to come up with a new X-Men mutant power that never showed up in any of the comics or movies, what would it be and why? Problem is that they've already done every superpower for the X-Men known ever conceived, so I really don't know. I really have nothing to offer on that one, unfortunately. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. That is the Q&A right there. So once again, I want to thank everybody for sending in questions. This was a lot of fun. And as always, if I did not answer someone's question, that usually means YouTube was being a jerk and either had it marked as spam or not at all. So, but yeah, once again, I want to thank everyone for sending in Q&As. This had a pretty awesome turnout. So really happy with all the questions and whatnot. But once again, guys, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.